Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be taking a look at a older LEGO Ninjago set. That's set number 71701 Kai's Fire Dragon with 81 pieces retailing for $19.99 USD. Two minifigures. This is a 4+ set. And it's not great. It's a LEGO Ninjago Legacy set. That's a legacy set of this Fire Temple set on screen right now. And it's a drastic difference, I gotta say. This one is definitely greatly reduced in size and scope. The builds aren't terrible, but I also have some major design problems with the dragon. We're going to take a look at those characters first, and then take a look at the little side build here, whatever this monastery bit is, and then the actual dragon. Alright, the first minifigure we're going to be taking a look at is Kai, and he has a pearl gold katana as his accessory. There's no hilt or anything to put it on, just holding the sword. Pretty interesting. I would have preferred maybe a scabbard or something. The design for this ninja has remained unchanged from the previous iterations. It's the traditional legacy outfit we've gotten for like 2-3 years now. The head wrap is very nice with a combination of maroon and normal red. It's got a very nice angry expression on this side and a happy-go-lucky face here. The golden dragon twirls around the symbol on the back there on the nice red printing, and then continues onto the front and the legs right there. Very nice. I like the design. I like how it kind of mirrors on the front and the back. The black robes are really nice. I like how it continues onto the legs as well. We do have toe printing and the knee wraps along with a very nice belt. A very good character. Very similar to everything we've gotten before. There's no variation, which is a bit disappointing, but still it's a good inclusion, especially for a kid who might not have a Kai minifigure. The only other minifigure in the set is Lord Garmadon. His accessory here is a brown bow staff. Pretty simple, just a stick. You can take that away with relatively ease. His accessories for his head is a very nice helmet with a bone right there. Pretty simple. It's something he's had for a long time. I believe it gives him the power to control the skeleton army. I do think it's new in black. I think in previous seasons it was a slightly different color, but that kind of slots on very nicely. No back of the face printing. He's got some back muscles there with a purple belt. On the front, he is shirtless. You can see his ribs. He's got a very nice angry expression from the Ninjago movie. Very nice purple belt, and the legs are completely plain except for a tiny bit of that purple belt hanging down. Very simple minifigure. Definitely a good inclusion, especially for someone who might not have Garmadon, as he is one of the main villains of the show. A very nice design. I actually do prefer his legacy face over his original face, but it's still a pretty simple minifigure. Alright, now that we've taken a look at all those characters, let's clear everything out of the way and take a look at just the monastery. So in addition to the monastery right here, there are two little fire flame things included. They're very simple. They're just on one of these round tiles with a little translucent orange cone and fire piece. There are two of them. A little flame burst from the dragon breathes fire. Pretty simple. Then we have this little monastery part right here. The primary function of this is to hold the sword of fire. A very nice piece that remains unchanged from when it was introduced in 2011. A very nice design here. I really love this mold. It's rubber, not hard plastic, so it's a little bit malleable. It's a great design nonetheless. This piece up here is a print, not a sticker. There are no stickers in the set. I really like the design here. The torches are very nice. It's a very simple design, not many pieces because it is a 4+ set. That print is definitely my favorite part. It is printed on a gold piece, not a red one, so that's really cool as well. I also like this black gate in the back there. It looks really cool. The design is definitely very simple, but also in line with what we've seen from the LEGO Ninjago line. If you get other sets similar to this one, maybe the other 4+ set that came with Jay and the Serpentine, you could combine them to get something really, really cool. But as it stands, this isn't all too impressive, but it's still a rather reasonable build for a set of this size. And the only thing we have left to take a look at is the actual dragon. I believe its name is Blaze, though I could be wrong. I'll toss the title card up on screen right now with the actual name of the dragon. It's a very simple build. I don't really like it all that much, but it's still a little charming. Kai fits in quite nicely. There are 4 studs right there that he can sit on, along with a little handle part to act as a back of the chair. The dragon itself is built on this very large base piece right there. There are 4 Technic pin holes, 2 on each side, and only 2 of them are used for these Velociraptor feet. They just clip in pretty simply. They have some very nice printing on them, and they're exactly the same from the Jurassic World line. I'm not a fan of the exposed Technic pin hole right there. I feel like the wings should have been able to slot in there, as opposed to just up a tiny bit more. It would have looked better. Or maybe they should have put arms or something there, because that just looks so awkward, especially like even arms or something. I don't know, just it's off. The dragon is very off. The head itself is phenomenal. It attaches with a single Technic pin, and it has no up or down posability. Just that's the only posability you get, twirling it slightly. The jaw does open. There's a fire piece inside. I love the printing. It's a fantastic head. It looks really cool, except like what dragon, like why is the head so low compared to the body. Like, this looks really, really bad. The head should have been like up here and been able to have a little bit more posability. This is so simple and it doesn't even look right. There are 2 wings included and they're very simple. They just use the A-frame pieces and they have some of these nice little joints that attach these 4 wing pieces that are posable however you want. And then the 5th one is on the wing, on the tail in the back here. And that's pretty much it for the dragon. It's an incredibly simplistic build. Definitely kind of disappointing, honestly. I really can't get over how bad the head looks. As a whole, though, it's a decentish dragon. For a 4+ set, it's a very reasonable build, and I think kids would appreciate it. It just doesn't really do it for me. All right, and here's the box. It has the large 4+ logo on the corner there, Ninjago Legacy with Kai's face up top. You can see the Ninja's Monastery in the back there. And then on the back of the box, we just have a Learn to Build, where it shows you how to build a dragon, although it skips one leg, the tail, and the whole top of the build. Although it's not a very good Learn to Build picture right there. I have a lot of problems with it. It shows you everything that's in the set, all 3 weapons included, the minifigures and the builds and whatnot. Little action pose right there. A very simple box, not too much to say about it. The instruction manual is just as simple. Ninjago Legacy picture on the side there. We got Lloyd on the back, the parts list, and then an advertisement for the other Legacy sets of the Wave. That Jungle Raider, which we'll be taking a look at very soon. I built that on stream. And then we have the Golden Mech, which looks really cool. Kind of sad I never got that set. I haven't seen it in my store locally, though. And that's pretty much all I have for that manual. All right, so overall, I'd probably thinking rating this set about like a 4 out of 10. It's not great. I think it's relatively overpriced for $20. I think $15 would have been a much better price for it. It's screaming expensive, and I'm not a huge fan of the builds. For a 4+ set, I think it's very passable. I think it'd be a very nice gift for a younger kid, especially if they have an older sibling or a parent who's into Ninjago. This is a nice, like, starter Ninjago set. Provides a lot of context, especially for the earlier season, the pilot season. It's a great set, very representative of that. And honestly, it's not as bad as I originally thought. I just can't get over how bad the dragon looks. Probably because I just finished building, like, the new jungle dragon I have here. Like, that looks so cool compared to this tiny model right there. I have a bunch of other dragons I was just hanging up too. And I think going directly from those awesome big dragons to this small dinky one really hurt my overall opinion of the set. I would definitely not recommend buying this unless you have a younger sibling you're getting it for. I think there are much better $20 sets you could spend your money on, but it's not originally as bad as I thought. That's pretty much all I got to say for this video, guys. Interesting set. Definitely weird reviewing a 4+ one. That's all I got for you guys today. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to check out any other videos if you haven't already, and have a fantastic and safe rest of your day.